Welcome to the channel Doctor on Travel. This is an unforgettable adventure to Canaima National Park.
No, sí español.
Ok, para ver.
1313. Gracias, thank you.
Here we are planning to explore the breathtaking landscapes, visit the world-famous Angel Falls, and spend time with the indigenous community of Canaima. Join me as we experience the natural beauty, culture, and unique atmosphere of this remarkable destination. Traveling from Caracas to Canaima by Conviasa is a short and scenic domestic flight that connects the capital with the heart of Canaima National Park. The flight departs from Simon Bolivar International Airport, CCS, and takes about 1 hour to reach Canaima Airport, CAJ, flying over vast stretches of jungle, rivers, and Tepui mountains. Conviasa usually operates the route only a few times per week, so advance booking is important. The aircraft are typically regional jets, and services are simple, but the aerial views before landing are spectacular, especially as you approach the dramatic landscapes near Angel Falls. Canaima Airport is a small airport inside Canaima National Park, designed in a traditional style that looks like a large hut made of wood, bamboo, and palm-thatched roofing. Its simple structure blends with the natural surroundings and gives visitors their first feel of the jungle atmosphere as soon as they arrive. As soon as we reached Canaima Airport, our guide Mumpo and his team warmly welcomed us and quickly arranged our transfer. From there, we began our journey through the beautiful surroundings toward our lodge, marking the start of our adventure in Canaima National Park.
Here. He organized over the plan, but I have the leader here in Canaima. So we're moved to the camp about 3 minutes. Then I'm going to explain the plan. What we are going to do for these 5 days you spend here. Okay? The blue. I'm working here. The blue buildings are school. The green one is the hospital. Yeah. There, here in the village, we are about 3,000 people living. Well, we don't count the boy who born last day. Good night +1. Coming back after Victor for today is Punsep, yeah. And then from here to the Angel Falls, we are going up about 80 like one family. Okay, so we have to know each other. Our camp, this one. So we just going to spend 3 nights into the jungle. Okay. The last day, on Wednesday afternoon, we're coming back here. Okay, we're gonna spend the night, the last night, the Wednesday night over it. Okay? But I see that there are 3 people going back on Wednesday, Kishidapo liberated, so over here in Yuko. Distant person. Yeah. We'll be here on Wednesday afternoon here. So the camp is this one. So we walk up 5 minutes in the Canaima Lagoons and catch boats and cross the Canaima Lagoon over here. And then, so we have in the rainy season and on the wet season, we have disadvantage and advantage as well. In these moments, it's impossible to walk beneath this Acha waterfalls because it's flooded very full. But so Sapo is waterfall where we are going to walk underneath. We can actually, it's more beautiful for myself. I say that I prefer this one more than this one because it's closer, more adrenaline over here. So we get rage. And then we after cross the other side and then coming back by the same way, and then going up to the top to see the views, the nice view from the top. And then up here, so take another boat over here at the top of the Salto Sapo. And then take the boat, and then going a part of the river. A part of the river by Mayupa Rapid. This is the Mayupa. Mayupa Rapid is where we have to get out. After 10 minutes by boat, after 10 minutes we get up here in Mayupa Rapids to walk up about 45 minutes. But it's not that difficult road. It's flat. 3 minutes access, and the rest are like a sunset. It's like the beach, Plago, over not private, yeah. So after we will take the boat. This is.
In Canaima, many indigenous people practice Catholicism due to missionary influence, and church activities remain an important part of community life. At the same time, traditional beliefs continue, including shamanic practices and spiritual rituals that reflect their deep connection with nature and ancestral traditions.
The rocks are slippery, so we recommend to walk on socks when we are underneath the waterfall.
So this wouldn't work?
Near the beautiful Canaima Lagoon inside Canaima National Park, you can see two impressive waterfalls, Yukaima Falls and Wadaima Falls, cascading dramatically into the lagoon and creating a stunning backdrop for visitors. The boat journey to Angel Falls usually begins from here, traveling along the Kao River before continuing upstream toward the falls.
Anatoly is the Russian name. Anatoly lived for the history here.
Salto El Sapo is one of the most exciting waterfalls in Canaima National Park because visitors can actually walk behind the powerful curtain of water. The short hike to the falls offers beautiful views of the lagoon and surrounding Tepui Mountains, and standing behind the cascading water is a thrilling and unforgettable experience. The journey toward the base of Angel Falls begins in a long, narrow motorized canoe, traveling upstream through the rivers of Canaima National Park. Skilled local drivers expertly navigate between massive rocks and strong rapids, maneuvering through shallow channels and fast-flowing sections with remarkable precision. As the boat cuts through the water and the Tepui cliffs rise around you, the mix of speed, spray, and wilderness makes the entire ride both thrilling and unforgettable. The indigenous people living inside Canaima National Park are mainly from the Pemon community, who have lived in this region for generations. Their life is closely connected to nature. They depend on fishing, small-scale farming, tourism, and traditional crafts, while preserving their language, customs, and spiritual beliefs. The population within the park is small, with only a few thousand inhabitants spread across different villages, including the community of Canaima. On the way to the jungle camp, our canoe was signaled to help another boat that had become stranded in the river after running out of fuel. In this remote part of Canaima National Park, there are no fuel stations or outside support, so guides and boatmen depend on one another. Mutual help is not just kindness, but a necessity for survival in the jungle. This was our first night in the jungle, where we prepared our hammocks and blankets with only minimal facilities around us. There was no electricity, no modern comforts, just all of us together under one shelter, living simply like one family in the heart of nature. After several hours of river travel, we finally reached the next camp, where we would stay for 2 nights at the base of Angel Falls. The campsite was simple and surrounded by dense jungle, with the sound of the waterfall echoing in the distance. However, the peak was often covered by thick clouds, so we waited patiently, watching the sky and hoping the mist would slowly move away to reveal a clear and complete view of the world's tallest waterfall.
Hi.
Oh yeah, this is good bread.
We hiked through the forest trail to reach the base of Angel Falls, walking over rocks and tree roots with the sound of the roaring water guiding us. After the climb, we enjoyed a refreshing bath in the cool, natural pool formed by the falls, a truly unforgettable experience in the middle of the wilderness.
Stone root, you can shoot.
Dragon.
Percent of the local believing. Like the local believing, we are 1%, but the rest, 99% are Catholic Christian and Adventist Seventh-day Christian, Protestant Christian. That is why, But there are still people who believe in those.
On the fourth day, we began our return journey, heading back the long way along the river toward the Canaima Lagoon, covering about 90 kilometers through the jungle waterways and rapids just as we had come in. Once we reached the lagoon village, we stayed there for a day to rest and reflect on all the incredible memories before preparing to fly back to Caracas and end our adventure in Canaima National Park. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Until then, goodbye.